If you are somebody who's looking for the right coach to help you grow your career path, then in this video, what I'm going to share with you are 5 key insights to give you clarity on who to choose as the right coach. If you're somebody who is wondering, and has not really considered coaching, then maybe in this video, what I'm going to give you is 5 insights. Right, so then before we begin, let me talk a little bit about coaching itself. Whether or not you've had experience with coaching or not, I would like you to take some notes here. Coaching, the key is there's an enablement prospect to it and there's an empowerment prospect to it. The coaching, the whole goal of it is to enable you through the development of skills and also to empower you through the development of capacity. And with coaching, there is a self-discovery process to it. It's not about somebody feeding you the answers, but there's a self-discovery process that will help you raise your awareness, your emotional intelligence, and awaken what is from within. The other component of coaching is that it's supposed to be somebody giving you insights as well, but to help you to raise your level of capacity and so that you can be empowered to reach your goals. And so this is the whole goal of coaching. And now what I want to share with you are 5 insights, 5 key insights. And to make it easier, I'm going to provide an acronym for those 5 key insights. And the acronym is S.M.A.R.T, which spells SMART. So each insight will begin with one of those letters. So let's dive right in. Oh, and by the way, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to my channel and remember to ring that bell as well so you can be notified every single week when I release videos like this. Okay, so insight number 1, S.M.A.R.T. So the first insight starts with S, and S stands for specialization. Specialization. So you know, specialized. When somebody is specialized, that means they have a deep knowledge and expertise around that domain. So if you're choosing the right coach, make sure that you choose somebody who is specialized, which means that they understand, have a deep knowledge around the challenges you are currently facing. And even better, the challenges you are about to face that you may not be aware of. Because a coach that is specialized has gone through the journey you have gone through, and they have the successes you want to have. So this is why it's important to choose the right coach with the right area of specialty. So let's say, for example, in your particular career journey, you are looking for a career pivot. And right now you're in the midst and in thick of job applications. So then the right specialization for you is somebody in the job search domain, or maybe even in the resume domain. So that would be a specialization. So here's another core example. If you're somebody who's established in your industry and you're looking to get an invitation to the executive table, you want to be invited to the boardrooms and be among the C-suite because you're considered for an executive position and that's your goal, then it's important to be able to choose a career coach that is specialized in that area. And what is important in that area are areas, for example, like communications, presentation, how do you negotiate, how do you articulate the value of what you have to bring. So a specialization for that goal would be a coach with that particular expertise. So that's why the first consideration is specialization. It is important for you first to be clear on what your goals are. And if that's an area of goal that you want to have is having career clarity. I don't know what my goals are. I don't know which direction I want to grow. Then the specialty for coaching there would be somebody who helps you to define your career path, somebody who helps you to extrapolate your career purpose. Right? So I gave you 3 examples. I hope that is clear. So I want to hear from you. Comment below. What have you learned from that first point? The first insight to choosing the right career coach is specialization. The second insight, following from my acronym S.M.A.R.T, is M, and M stands for mentorship. So what is mentorship? Mentorship is somebody who comes along and is able to answer your questions directly and to provide deep insight, but more importantly, to provide information from different resources and from different sources as well. So this is deepening your knowledge in a certain area that maybe you don't have a lot of knowledge in, or maybe you do have a body of knowledge in it, but it's helping you to deepen it and to provide different angles as well that you've not thought of. So that is mentorship. Now, why is mentorship important in coaching? Remember that at the beginning of this video, I talked about coaching with respects to helping you with self-discovery, helping you to expand in terms of developing skills and developing awareness and through that self-discovery. Coaching is also about breaking through to your limiting beliefs, breaking out of your limiting behaviors as well. So mentorship is a little bit different. Mentorship is building on your knowledge and your insights. So a mentor that comes along, watch what happens. When you combine mentorship with coaching, now that tailors that relationship to your specific role. Let me give you an example. Let's say that you are somebody who is looking to pivot your career path. The first insight was specialization. That means you're choosing a coach who is specialized in maybe resume creation, how to create a resume, how to tailor the resume to that particular position. And let's say a little bit deeper, the coach you're looking for is a specialist in helping healthcare professionals land their next position. Now that's a specialization. So what does the mentorship look like? The mentorship now that this coach is able to provide is giving you some insight on what is the marketplace looking for now? What are some new hiring policies in the healthcare industry? So that's the mentorship component. And when you combine mentorship with coaching, again, it's more deeply tailored to your role, the specializations of your role, the uniqueness of your role, right? And there's the same thing. You can keep going with examples. The other example I gave was if you're not looking to pivot a role, if you're not looking for job applications, but you're looking to get elevated into executive level positions, then this is where the specialization you're looking for in a coach is someone who specializes in your communications. How do you speak in front of executive leaders? How do you negotiate? How do you have high stakes communications with prudence and with confidence? That's the specialization you would be looking for if your goals are to get into an executive position. So then the mentorship here is to provide you with some insights in terms of, from the business aspect of it, what are the C-suite looking for? What's the marketplace looking for with respects to promotions? What is the way that they hire up? What is the way that you can lead up as well? So that's the mentorship you would be looking for in this specialty. Right? So that's why you got to combine them both. S.M.A.R.T. These are 5 insights to help you choose the right coach for your particular career goals. The third insight begins with the letter A, S.M.A. And A stands for articulation. Articulation, so what does that mean? This means a coach who can put into words, who can give a voice to the challenges you're facing, right? Because admit it, how many times can you reflect back onto your career path where you were up against some sort of a challenge, where you maybe felt something was missing, but you couldn't put a word to it, or you couldn't articulate it to somebody else, or you knew you needed help on something, but you couldn't describe exactly how you needed to be helped? Have you experienced that before? Well, that's exactly it. A coach who can articulate the challenges you're going through, maybe the experiences that you're having, who can put that into words. And in so doing, you feel heard and understood. You feel like, wow, they really do understand me. They really do know what I'm going through. And as a result of that, and it is because the only reason why they can articulate it that way is because they do understand you. Or maybe they've helped other people with similar challenges in the journey that you're going through right now. So being able to put a voice to that you've been unable to put a voice to yourself, that is an insight that a coach can give. So that's number 3, insight number 3. Somebody who can give your thoughts a voice. Someone who can give your feelings a voice or your experiences a voice. Someone who can articulate that in the moment better than you can. And that is somebody who really will demonstrate that they understand your challenges and will be able to help you through. The 4th insight, S.M.A.R, and R stands for resonance. Resonance. So resonance is a noun. To resonate is the verb. So this is about finding a coach that you resonate with. What does that mean, resonate with? Well, when you hear that coach speaking, when you take a dive into their content that they put out on social media, or maybe when you hear them speaking for the first time, do you resonate with them? Does what they're saying describe you? Does what they're saying demonstrate that they really do get you in the moment, that they understand the issues and the challenges that you're facing? Does what they're saying resonate with you as a person? Can you see yourself in a longer-term relationship with this coach? Do you feel that they are somebody that you'd like to work with, that you'd like to spend time with? All of these areas are resonance. And it's important to resonate with a coach because coaches come in so many different flavors, different personality types. We have our own methodologies as well, and we have our ways of working with you too. And so that's why it's important to have this resonance and to be able to feel it from within you and be honest about that resonance. Your intuition will share with you, will tell you whether or not you relate to that person. And if you do, the resonance you have with that coach is way, way more important than their credentials. Let me say that again. How you resonate, your ability to resonate with your coach is way more important than their credentials, which means whether or not that coach has a certain college degree or whether or not that coach has a particular license or not, right? the way they can resonate with you, the way they can speak with you and connect with you on a deeper level, that goes a lot farther. And the reason why is because coaching is supposed to be there to help you elevate, develop your skills, to be able to expand your capacity. But in order to do that, it's getting to the deeper side of things, self-discovery, expanding beyond your limiting beliefs and your limiting behaviors, to also give you insight and knowledge as well. So that's why it's important to resonate with a coach. Because coaching is not a touch and go relationship. You can't get coaching on 1 hour or 2 sessions or 3 times talking to them. It's a longer term relationship, especially if you have deeper, more meaningful goals in your career path. And I'm guessing that you're here because you don't just want results today or next week. You don't just want results in the moment. You want lasting results, long and lasting results. Right? So coaching is a relationship. They're investing their time, you're investing yours, and that's why it's even better and more important for you to have this meaningful relationship as well and productive relationship that you consider that insight of resonance. So far we have S.M.A.R, specialization, mentorship, articulation, and R was resonance. And the 5th insight to choosing the right coach to grow your career, it starts with T, and T is teaching. Teaching. The ability to teach, the passion to teach. So what is teaching? Teaching is nothing more than providing a structure around knowledge and expertise so that it can increase learning. Let's face it, when you are learning, humans, individuals, we learn best when there is a structure to it. And that's why, have you ever noticed this? Sometimes you go onto YouTube and you want to learn how to do something, or you want to learn some specialist knowledge on YouTube, and there's a ton of videos on that topic. But have you noticed that if you have to go and watch random YouTube videos and you try to take notes on it, it's really difficult to learn. There's a lot of long and maybe a slower learning process. Have you noticed that sometimes there's so much information you're gathering on YouTube videos and you don't know what to do with the information, or you don't know how to apply it? The reason why it's difficult to learn in that situation is because there's no structure to it. So that's what a teacher does. It provides a structure so that you can maximize your learning. That is teaching. Now watch this. Remember how there's 5 insights now on choosing a coach. One of them was mentorship. Now if you take teaching and you combine it to mentoring, so teaching plus mentoring, now that helps to develop specialized skills. Teaching plus mentoring helps you to develop specialized skills. Now watch this. If you take teaching and you combine it with coaching, teaching plus coaching, now that is tailored to the individual's needs. It's tailored to your needs. The other one was mentoring combining with coaching. So mentoring plus coaching, that tailors it to your specific role. So now you have an individual who's very well-rounded. Somebody who can support you in mentorship, somebody who can support you in teaching as well. And when you combine all 3 of those things, what you're going to have is someone who can help you to develop specialized skills. It's going to be tailored to your role, and it is tailored to you as an individual. Right, so those are the 5 insights that you can use to help you to choose the right coach to grow your career path. If you haven't been thinking about a coach before, well, maybe this will give you some insights on how you can leverage somebody, a coach like that, to help you grow from this point forward. And I have a gift for you. If you want some more insights from me, I do have one video coming up next. And in this video, I'm going to share with you 5 strategies on how you can make better decisions in your life and in your work as well. That's coming up next. I'll see you there.